Hi guys, welcome back to TheDrumStuds.com. It's James again, and today we're talking about marching snare drum basics. Today we're talking about the warm-up 8-8-16. 8-8-16 is a pretty standard warm-up. You're going to play 8 notes with your right hand, 8 with your left, and then 16 with your right. And then do the opposite. You'll play 8 with the left, 8 with the right, and then 16 with the left again. So what is the purpose of 8-8-16? Well, the main purpose is to get ourselves warmed up and relaxed and make sure we're using a full range of motion whenever we're getting this started. Another purpose of 8-8-16 is to really hone in on our stick heights. So you'll want to make sure you're able to play this at 3 inches, 6 inches, 9 inches, 15 inches, and really anything in between. If your director asks you to play at 4.5 inches, you should be able to quickly adjust to what that is and find 4.5 inches. 8-8-16 is also a good starting point for the day. Everyone knows that 8-8-16 is going to be first, and therefore we can all be ready to play before the metronome starts. When talking about marching snare drum, we've got to keep in mind that several things have changed from our standard playing. One of the biggest differences between marching band and concert band is the emphasis on the visual component of our playing. So let's talk about the motions. We're going to start with our hands hovering about 1.5 inches off the drum. That's going to be our kind of home position, to have both beads in the center with our hands hovering. Now you'll notice I'm using match grip today. If you'll be using traditional grip, you're more than welcome to use that as well. But for this video, I'm going to do matched grip. We want to make sure that our hand comes up on the and of 4. So we'll have our count off. Dut, 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 lift. That will change if we are going to go faster or slower. If we go way faster, we may need to move that from the and of 4 to beat 4. If we're going way, way slower, we may even push that closer to the beginning of the measure. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to lift our stick up to the desired height. So if we're playing at 12 inches, we're going to go ahead and lift to 12 inches and we're going to play. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. And we're going to start playing. What we're looking for is for every stroke to look the exact same and every stroke to sound the exact same, with relaxation and allowing the stick to bounce. Every single stroke should look the exact same. Every single stroke should come up the same height. Every single stroke should go down at the same speed and up at the same speed. So here are some things to look out for. We don't want to hit the drum and with anger. And I say that loosely, but if we see a lot of muscle flexing in our arm, it means we're probably being too tense. And that would look like this. And what that does is that causes us to play with a downstroke, which is not relaxed typically compared to a series stroke. I'm going to show you the techniques back to back. You're going to notice the downstroke technique is much more tense visually and does not look relaxed. You'll hopefully see a difference in the fluidity of motion whenever I switch over to the series stroke technique. I'm not going to tell you when it happens, but hopefully you'll notice on your own. Alright, let's play. For this example, I'm going to start at 100 beats per minute and maintain that speed throughout while using this technique. Alright guys, that was 8-8-16. There are other variations such as straight eights, or sometimes it's called legatos. When you're warming up, your goal is to get yourself loose and relaxed and ready to play successfully for the day. That means we're going to focus on uniformity of stick height and sound of the drum. We want every hand to sound like the one before it. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Every great drum stud spends time on their warm-ups, refining their technique and getting better. Subscribe to the TheDrumStuds YouTube channel and keep looking for more videos to get you started off right and then off the left.